She's got the mic and a sharp-edged tongue, living out loud while the night is young. She doesn't care for the rules they make. She's got a reputation she's proud to stake. Independent rings and the blood on the mat. She's the queen of the booth, and that is that. Opinionated and she's dressed to kill. If the drama won't find her, then she surely will. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul. Two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. Then comes Tori with the calming hand, keeping the peace in a lawless land. She's the sugar to the salt, she's a steady heart, pulling her mother back before the fires start. She sees the comments and the trolls online, but she keeps her head up and her spirit fine. Host of the show where the indies bloom, she clears the air in a crowded room, protecting the legacy, guarding the name, while Veronica's busy fanning the flame.
They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era.
They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul. Two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest threat. Perseverance is the blood in their veins. They're pulling the triggers and holding the reins. Unstoppable force in a world full of noise. They're breaking the glass while they're making the choice to rise above every lie that was told, turning the bitterness into pure gold. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul. Two different worlds under one control. One is a fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and then they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest threat. She walks in with a predator's grace, Veronica's smile and a high heel pace. She's got the mic and a sharp-edged tongue, living out loud while the night is young. She doesn't care for the rules they make. She's got a reputation she's proud to stake. Independent rings and the blood on the mat. She's the queen of the booth, and that is that. Opinionated and she's dressed to kill. If the drama won't find her, then she surely will. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul. Two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't She's a sugar to the soul, she's a steady heart, pulling her mother back before the fire starts. She sees the comments and the trolls online, but she keeps her head up and her spirit fine. Host of the show where the indies bloom, she clears the air in a crowded room, protecting the legacy, guarding the name, while Veronica's busy fanning the flame.
They tried to silence me. They tried to intimidate and extort me. But what they didn't realize is I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I'm gonna talk about everything that they don't want me to talk about. More raw, more attitude, more unsanctioned. New season of Pinfalls and Pixels coming soon. The Dark Era.
They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul, two different worlds under one control. One is the fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest threat. Perseverance is the blood in their veins. They're pulling the triggers and holding the reins. Unstoppable force in a world full of noise. They're breaking the glass while they're making the choice to rise above every lie that was told, turning the bitterness into pure gold. They are the Sloanes, the mother and the soul, two different worlds under one control. One is a fire, one is the light. Together they're winning the toughest fight. They hear the whispers and then they feel the hate, but they don't believe in a predetermined fate. You haven't seen anything, no, not yet. They're the safest bet and the biggest threat. And the biggest threat.
Nothing. You got nothing.
Okay. I know. I have to watch closely for this one because I know me personally, this one gets me every time when editing. I cannot. And then now that I went through and I was like getting all of our ones like pre-made for this upcoming week, since we've got a stacked schedule coming up, I'm just like,
I know. Back
I'm gonna get her.
to 3 lives, right?
Yeah, 3 lives, and maybe occasionally 4 once a week. It's
That's
it is
right. Oh, there is a lot to talk about there because we are going live 4 times next week. I'm gonna need a nap.
huh?
I'm gonna need a nap.
You'll need a nap. Don't worry. That's what, Tuesday and Wednesday, or dang, only Tuesdays
Tuesday
and
for.
Oh no. I didn't realize how big it's gonna be, like, of us live. I mean,
Oh
there
my
are people.
goodness, there's people here.
We say that
Look.
like it's
Well, then I guess we should stop talking to each other and say hello there. We are Veronica,
and Tori Sloan.
and welcome to an all new episode of Sloanes After Dark on this beloved
Friday.
Friday.
Yes. Veronica has made her way to the high day. What are you watching this evening? I was like, tell them what it is.
I say, and today's happy mood is brought to you by what is it, Bubba's Brownie
It's
Bites?
Bubba's brownies, right?
Bubba's
Because
Brownie Bites.
they're in a little container like this, guys. Like it's a long tube.
It's a tube, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
yeah.
amazing and delicious. Okay. So
Hashtag sponsored by-
now that we all know what kind of weed I've had today, let's talk about our beloved sponsor, Mr. Kelly out at Kelly Fitness in Chicago. Big thank you to you for always having our back since day one. He has been a paid sponsor of ours ever since we started this podcasting. So lots of love to him for sticking with us and continuing for another year he signed on for. So we thank you for that. Anyone, if you're out in the Chicagoland area and need a good personal trainer, hit me up and I will give you the information to Mr. Kelly. Tori, what's going on in chat?
Oh, chat is already super excited. Before we were even live, we got the wonderful Eric MacArthur is in here. Hello, sexy ladies. This is going to be a very fun, interesting live stream with Papa Bear, like Veronica says. Sorry, Tori, but Professor Bear. I can call him Papa Bear. Okay, but it doesn't matter. This is still going to be an awesome show. You ladies keep entertaining me with the chaos you both bring to the table. I love the Sloanes After Dark. You ladies really like to start trouble in a fun way. Then he came back, getting super excited. The TVMA rating is back. Yay. I can't wait to hear what Papa Bear has to say on the live stream tonight.
That's right. She couldn't handcuff me. Not tonight. No, it's high day. No handcuffs allowed. Well, maybe later, but not right now.
Is going to be needed for today. We've got Curry in our chat, dropping the waving emoji, saying hi from over there on Twitch. Hello, welcome in. I love when I see you guys coming on all platforms, especially because we were trying to get up the TikTok one as well. You're going to be everywhere. Eric's happy about After Dark. Yay, saying that he likes the Raven mug you got, Veronica.
Oh, thank you. It is my absolute favorite. I drink from it all the time.
We got DJ Eric is in our chat saying, damn, Veronica and Tori looking hella hot.
Hello, our beloved DJ. We hope you're feeling all right. Little mister, I have to have 17 surgeries in 2 months.
You should stop making everyone worry.
I know.
Okay.
And you better be resting.
Yes, indeed. Doug Laws in our chat. Good evening, my sexy ladies.
Hello. Oh, Doug, we can always count on Doug here. Always. I love it.
Indeed, we can. Eric said, I like the Batman that you have on also, Veronica.
Me too.
It does look quite nice. Like you, Veronica.
I like things that sparkle. You all should know that I love things that sparkle.
True. And look, we have Ralph Rother in our chat saying, hot and titties. Don't worry, you guys aren't going to be able to just see him through chat because coming up soon, we're going to actually have him on this platform as well.
I know. He's one of our upcoming guests that we're about to announce. I'm really excited for that.
Next week, actually. It's like that close.
He's got me almost just as excited as Papa Bear does.
Awesome. Oh, sparkle. Exactly.
They get it.
Exactly. I gotta make sure. Hold on. Continue talking. I must check something.
She is leaving me again. She's starting. This is becoming a habit.
I'm not leaving. I'm just open another.
All right. I was going to say, because this would, if you were, this would be like the third podcast in a row that you did that.
No, I promise I will not leave you. I will not leave you with buttons. See, that's why I am not in the same room as you. So you can't press buttons.
Hey, we need to do a Sloanes pajama party. That puts us in the same room, and then I get to control the backstage.
Buttons. Okay. Oh, hold on, let me catch my chat while I go. We've got DJ Eric. Come on, click. Someone give me some whipped cream. Oops, I said that out loud. It's number 13 surgery that I have to have, but it won't stop me from working.
I had no doubt there. And we always got whipped cream. It's in the fridge.
Yep, right there. Ralph said, I mean, with the amount of coffee we drink, you can bet there's always whipped cream.
I'm almost out of coffee.
Well, I can always top you off. Ralph saying, woo, airdropping the yays. Okay, now let me go back to what I was doing. I just didn't want chat to be left behind. Just because I can't see it up here like I usually can.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know. I'm ready. I could use a big slice of Papa Bear right next to me.
Well, you will be having him soon enough after I figure out what happened. We're having lovely technical difficulties on there.
I would say, but you want me to stay away from buttons. Sounds like you're kind of losing your touch a little bit with those buttons.
No, I gotta see. I sent it to him. I just have to make sure he's not in the wrong studio. Jiggle, jiggle. There's my ice making noise. Not sure about that.
She keeps losing our guest. I think this should also go into her permanent record.
This should not go on my permanent record because I did my part.
You leave them behind in the meeting room.
I was like, because he was very quick when he joined the meeting. So then I was like, I wonder why this one was not seen.
Well, we're putting a search party out on Papa Bear. Left him alone for 2 seconds with Tori, and she lost him on me.
Missing. Looking for
Papa Bear.
Professor Bear. Fix it. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, anyway.
All right.
Now let me go back. Catch up with chat.
Chat is stuck with us then.
Yeah,
what are you guys doing this weekend? Who's going to wrestling? Who's saying fuck wrestling? What are you doing?
Eric said, I know I like to do with whipped cream. And then Ralph says whipped cream and creamer. Eric saying, oh, I see him. He just came in. Tori let Veronica enjoy her Papa Bear.
Right, damn it.
She will be enjoying her Papa Bear because I feel like I gotta scoot us over. Scoot over. And plop.
Hello.
There he is. How are you, Papa Bear?
I am doing wonderful. How are y'all?
I'm doing a lot better now. I got this handsome man right here. It's going to be one of those. Can you touch? Oh, I still can't touch through the screen. Well, one day. One day I'll get my paws on him.
One day.
Give him a great big old hug, and then what's he gonna do? I don't know if he'd be able to even handle seeing you and I at an event. What are your thoughts on that, Papa Bear? How traumatic would that be, having to run into Tori and Veronica Sloane at an independent wrestling event?
That would be so much fun. I can imagine what kind of trouble we could get into.
The fact that you said traumatic is crazy. Like, you have no faith in us at all, Veronica. You make it sound like we are just some chaotic people.
You know what? I'm not the one that continues to use that word. That's you. So you obviously agree with me. But again, I don't think they'd have us any other way. Are you barring?
No, I say nah. See, I love that chat was like, Tori, let Veronica enjoy her Papa Bear. Saying, Tori, you better let Veronica have her fun. I'm on to you. I was like, I was coming. See, guys, I gave him to her. See,
did you see how she tries to restrict me?
Sometimes that is good. You don't want to get everything right away. You want to savor it and take your time with it.
I think of a few other areas that we could do that too. Oh my goodness. All right, be serious, Tori. Jeez, this man has a podcast that we need to talk about, don't you?
I do. It's it is called The Bear's Thoughts. And to be truthful, if I had my way, I wouldn't have been doing it.
Okay, now you're gonna have to elaborate on that one.
So, um, so let me start at the beginning. When I got into podcasting, it was because of the owner of WSN, Brady Owens, and he was needing co-host for the original podcast we started out doing called Wrestling Society Podcast. And
Okay.
originally, I saw the post and I like and went on. I was in my office and I went to my living room, and my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, uh, was sitting there, and I told her about seeing that, and she was like, "Okay, why are you in here? Go fill it out." And I'm like,
Hmm.
"Man, nobody want to hear me talk about wrestling." And then she said these key words that rang in my ear even to this day. She said, "I would debate with God." And I sat there and thought about it for about 30 seconds. I was like, yeah, I would. And I would just try to be the best so he wouldn't smite me for arguing with him, but I would do it. So then I went and sent in a little app, and he liked me, and then we started doing it. Roll into another year, we're picking up steam, we're doing good. Well, everybody in the group had life things going on, so everybody couldn't be there and do stuff. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on how you look at it. I am disabled, so I have plenty time on my hand. So I was like, we started this and we getting momentum going. I didn't want to
Mhm.
lose it, so I started. I was like, geez, I guess I'm gonna have to do a podcast by myself. I do better on podcasts when I have somebody to bounce off of.
Right.
So then it's like I don't want us to lose this momentum. And so first thing we did was I went on what we call the podcast tour. I went on any podcast who would have me talking about our WSN. And I
Okay.
know I start picking up a little steam and people were enjoying me. So I was like, okay, I have to do something else. So then I came up with the podcast by myself. I didn't like it. I hate the sound of my voice. It's rare that I will go back and watch the podcast I do because I hate my voice that bad.
Okay.
So then I just kept going, and like anything else, if you do it with enough practice, you get good at it. So I started getting better, started getting a little more confident. So I just started booking guests. Um, hell, I had to be doing something good if Ricky Morton wanted to come on my show.
Yeah, I would
So
definitely say so.
yeah, and Ricky doesn't do a lot of podcasts that I've heard, and I was like, wow. So
Yeah.
so then I just kept going and going. So it was a year. It was a year of me doing podcasts by myself. I'm like, wow. And I got this idea. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to celebrate all wrestling podcasts. I'm going to have a month where I'm going to let any podcaster come on. We're going to talk about them and let people know that we can get together, we can have fun, we can talk about other people's podcasts and not be a dick about it. I mean, just to let us all win. There's enough space in there. Let everybody win. So I started doing it. When my first episode of that, I actually hit 100 show episodes. So I was like, okay, cool. I did that month of January. February, I decided I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do for promotions.
Okay.
When my goal was just to do promotions in the US and maybe in Canada, I made a big mistake and sent a request out to a wrestling promotion in Finland.
Okay.
When I saw it, I was like, ooh, I messed up. I was like, well, I don't have to worry about it. They ain't going to answer me. About 15 minutes later, they sent a response in. I was like, oh, wow. I said, okay, if I could get one, let me try another. And I got another one. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do world. So I think I ended up having 6 countries. And needless to say, doing just those 2 months, I almost hit 200 episodes. I'm probably,
wow.
I think I'm about 3 episodes away from 200.
Are you? Okay, well, we had to reschedule our filming with you, so we want to be 200.
Okay, we can definitely do that.
Okay.
I'm demanding too, aren't I?
Hey,
You want
hey,
that?
I like them who are demanding.
Think about it. It makes sense. It's 200. There's 2 of us.
It's perfect. Just like y'all, it's perfect.
I love it. I love your ideology because that's exactly how Tori and I are. We've made a lot of changes from our very first start. You know, we weren't a podcast at first. This was just a vlog series that we were going out and we were recording to showcase the different promotions around here in Southern Illinois, where we currently reside.
What? Hold up. What? Stop. Southern Illinois.
Mhm.
I will be in Southern Illinois next month.
What?
Guys. It's about to happen. Why is this? When?
I am going to the Southern Illinois Championship Wrestling Fan Fest.
Yep. There you go. Thank you, Herb Simmons.
We are about to have Professor Bear close to us.
It's going down now. Here we go.
It's over. You should not have gave us that information, and definitely not Veronica.
We're gonna go live. I'm gonna have an extra co-host, but I'm gonna bring him in studio, sitting right next to me. Then I have to try to reach.
You can try to reach him, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it worked. We could come up with like some super neat transition.
Oh yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can see this. I can see this writing. It's writing itself.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Man,
Well, Corey, you caught up in chat, and then I'm out of coffee unless Batman wants to come make my coffee. I don't know if you remember Tachi though.
I gotta get me more too anyway. So let's catch up in chat. I'll repair us. Let's see. We had chat going off. A few people talking about how you, Professor Bear, are the best. Then we'll call you Professor Bear and both Papa Bear as well.
Thank you. I am not the best. What I am is just a big wrestling fan that just loves to talk wrestling. And I have a lot of knowledge because I don't know anything else to think about more important than wrestling.
But that right there is what makes it. So.
It does though, and he's similar to us because can we go one day without talking about anything wrestling?
No, it usually gets brought up somewhere. And even if we are like in the middle of a conversation that has absolutely nothing to do with wrestling, we will find some way to accidentally bring it in there. They're like, dang it, we did it again.
I get it. I truly get it.
Oh, let's see. We got people saying, "What's up, Beast?" Doug was, saying, "What's up?" as soon as you came on. We are now joined by Jimmy Harris Sr. is in here saying, "Evening, hello."
Hello there. I always love seeing his name pop up.
And indeed, our Kyle Pella is in here as well. Hey, ladies.
I was
He's
gonna
on a
say, I
roll.
see Kyle.
Kyle's in the chat. He's on a roll with popping in these live streams. He's like not skipping a beat.
I know. That's because we're his favorite, right, Kyle? Tell everybody. It's okay. They can know.
You can say it. It's okay. It's a safe space here. And see, like Eric had said, no, you are the best, Papa Bear. I like that you talk a lot about wrestling. So see, that right there is what summed you up for being the best. So let me kill my camera. Let me come save you, Veronica. Get some more coffee here and
Yeah.
continue talking.
All right, so now I can't get in any trouble, right? Or so she thinks, because even though she left, she didn't leave me alone, but she left me with you, which I think it'd probably be double trouble.
Easy.
But she's everywhere.
I'm right here now. So you be careful. I can now ditch you.
She should move out, right?
Oh no, that would break your heart. Don't even do it like that. Goodness.
Yeah, I don't think I see her leaving quite yet. We'll see. First of all, she doesn't want to lose my cooking, so that she tells me that all the time. So she's got her priorities, obviously.
Right? Oh my goodness.
She can hear us, so I'm listening to her respond to us from what she can hear on her screen. Her comeback was to remind me that I would lose my hairstylist.
Yeah, hey, see, there you go. You got
Yeah,
them.
so I guess I shouldn't have to complain because I pay by feeding her. So see, it's a fair trade.
It is a fair trade. So you remember that it is a fair trade.
Can you believe that I choose to work with her voluntarily?
Oh my goodness.
I said, I love you very much.
So it just dawned on me. We have something else in common.
What's that?
Love for Batman.
Oh, yeah. It's my son's nickname from me.
Oh. And actually, see, I am a big comic book nerd too.
Are you?
Yes, I am. And I've been collecting comic books since I was 12.
Okay.
My middle brother, he bought me my first comic book.
Which was?
It was the New Teen Titans, and it was actually a great special edition because Robin gave up being Robin. He stopped being Robin, and that hooked me into comic books.
That would depress me. Robin's my favorite.
Well, he became Nightwing.
Nightwing, yeah.
So I love Nightwing.
Oh, we're not the same there. I mean, I don't despise it in any way, but no, I like the good old fashioned Robin.
He had to grow up.
I like every version of Robin. Nightwing doesn't matter. I don't think you could hear me. I was like, wait, I like this topic. I'm coming. I was getting on the other kids, and I'm like, oh, I hear the topic they're having. I gotta get in there.
Yeah, behind me you can see my Justice League poster, and then behind my big head, Black Panther. And then up in the corner, I have Spider-Man. And I have a Nightwing figure.
Pull this back in.
Yeah. Okay. I needed to hear that Nightwing after that naughty S word.
Oh, you don't like those?
No, I do not like man who comes from his own rest. When my son was little, he used to receive Spider-Man gifts. I would get rid of them and get Batman.
Oh wow.
And then I gave in, I think he was what, 3? And I let him get his first Spider-Man doll in his Easter basket. It was horrible. It was a horrible holiday.
My kids used to think I was the greatest dad ever because I worked at Toys R Us.
Oh, you were then.
They told all their friends, and me thinking, oh, I was embarrassed. I was like, man, they're gonna feel some kind of way that dad worked for Toys R Us. They loved it, every minute of it.
I would too. I could use that discount.
You're like, that right there's the shit, man. He's like Santa Claus.
I used to love it when I would take you to Toys R Us. They were so expensive.
Yeah.
I love that you put like you loved it in the same sentence as man, that was expensive, that broke the bank.
Point is, you still got it, didn't you? You spoiled brat.
True, but I still really like that one place in the mall. That nothing beat that place. I don't remember.
That place was even more expensive because it was a small business toy store.
Yes.
My
She
bad.
only got to go there on payday.
And I can bring it back to wrestling related with Toys R Us. Guess who I met in Toys R Us?
Oh, who?
I met Kane.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That would have been awesome. I love him.
I will never forget this. I was working in the electronics department, and we were just opening it up. It was a Tuesday morning, and I'm just standing there bored to death, and I saw a guy from the other side of the store. I saw him, and I thought, man, he got to be tall if I can see him way over there. Then he kept walking, and I'm like, something wasn't right. Something stood out about him. I'm like, wow. And then I noticed he was bald headed. I'm like, man, you don't see too many white guys that are bald and that big. And he kept coming closer. I'm like, Jesus, he's big. And damn, he's ugly. And then I was like, oh crap, it's Kane. And what threw me off was 2 things. One, it was Tuesday morning, and I knew he just wrestled on the West Coast that night. So he just had to get into town. And I was like, wow. Then the second thing was, well, damn, he's that big and he's not that bigger than me. So am I that big? So he came in and he was looking for a game for his daughter. I helped him. I rung him up, and I didn't fanboy him like I probably wanted to do. I just rung him up like, hey, I'm a big fan of yours, man. Love wrestling. Cool. That's all I said to him. Wasn't bugging him because, again, I knew he had to be tired from the West Coast. I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. Some years later, my daughter, she worked at a store at a oh my God, dry cleaner. And she called me. And it was unusual for her to call me from her job. And soon I'm like, hello. And she's like, Dad. I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm thinking, oh God, I'm gonna have to go kill somebody. And she was like, Dad, Kane was just in here. I'm like, wow. She's like, yeah, he took a picture with me. So I have a picture of Kane and my daughter together, and it's so cool. And I keep thinking, damn, I'm that big. Because Kane
That's
is
what
that much
inflated
bigger
said.
than me. So and you have to understand, and I think most people do, we have an ideal of who we are because we don't see ourselves as other people see us.
Mhm.
I have a hard time seeing myself as a big guy. And most people are kind of scared of me when they see me. They don't want to approach me because they say I look menacing. I'm like, as long as you don't F with me, I'm good. But see, also, I'm 6'4",
Okay.
6'4", 300 pounds. So I'm a big guy. And matter of fact, uh, I went to a wrestling show and the NWA world champion was there. And me and him were talking, and he let me hold the belt, and we took a picture together. The promoter was there, and he was like, "Hey, Bear's bigger than you." He's like, "Nah, I just bent down so he feel better about himself." So again, I'm just a big guy and just have a hard time accepting it.
But see, you wouldn't be the appropriate Papa Bear if you weren't. So I mean, I'm still hearing, all positives here. I'm just saying.
You're checking off all like the on her list. She's like, yeah, that's there. That's there. Perfect. We're going on a right course.
Come on next month.
Oh my goodness. Mm, so now we're gonna have y'all could get a countdown clock.
We do. We do. We need to count down to Papa Bear.
Exactly.
Is that the graphic that I now have to make that we're just going to be seeing in the corner of like majority of anything is just the countdown to Papa Bear?
So everybody can
Yes, we're doing this.
so everybody can ask, what is that for? Don't worry about it.
Just wait until the timer runs out. You'll know then.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put this on its own channel live and just stay live 24 hours a day. It's just gonna be the timer clicking away.
Oh my God. So now I have to make sure I bring y'all shirts.
Yes,
I'm collecting shirts.
that's it. Indeed.
I need it because I need to cut them so that I can wear them in our reels.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. I love that the chat is now doing the countdown to Papa Bear begins. It's happening now. Now it's like the chats are even like, yep, this is what we need.
I say we should get caught up in chat. It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm. It has been a minute. So we said that everyone's talking about how they enjoy hearing Papa Bear's stories. I love that that's all he goes by now. Let's see. Oh, when you asked Kyle if we are his favorites, he said, yes, ma'am. He knows it's a safe space. You can come in and be honest.
Good to let it out. Talk about it.
Exactly. Let it all out. Let us know about it.
I love that people are loving me, but I have to put out this disclaimer. There's only two people that can call me Papa Bear, and you're looking at them. No one else. No one else.
Tell them. You're gonna say that line, right? That line that we rehearsed a couple times backstage. The one you said with force.
Yes. I'm. Oh my God. I'm kind of forgetting what I was supposed to say, honestly, now. Oh, I know. Do you look like me? No. I know I'm around a lot of, I might have been around your mother, but I'm only two people's papa, and that's not y'all's. Remember that.
I love Veronica and her like mischievous, like not like this is the man. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's hilarious. A lot of people
Means
more
business.
compliments. Huh?
He said he means business. We wouldn't want him to get angry.
Wait,
Mhm.
Veronica, I feel like you're lying with that statement. More compliments about the Batman necklace. Enjoying loving that. Everyone saying nothing like a good cup of coffee, and then again, just everyone loving the stories in which Professor Bear is sharing with us.
Oh, so I got something else for y'all.
Give it to me.
Now, my daughter, she is 26, and her brother, he's 27. Yes, 27, and they came to help me and my wife move some stuff out. So of course it was stuff that we hadn't went through or seen for a while, and my daughter saw something, and I was like, "Oh my God, you got to leave it right now so I can show people because he has to make a debut." Say hello to Jeff Burr.
Oh my god!
I love
Oh my gosh! That is amazing.
Batman has to see this.
This
Oh,
is
hold on.
I
She's got to
bought
call Batman.
I bought this for my daughter. I can't remember when I went to wrestling, but she wanted a Jeff Hardy doll, and I got this for her.
Come look at what Professor Bear has. It is. Say it again. What is it?
Jeff Hardy Bear.
Hardy Bear. It's a bear that is, Professor Bear, the bear of Jeff Hardy.
That is adorable.
Batman approves of this message.
That's a good sign, Papa Bear. Batman approves.
Oh, I'm winning them all over.
I love
Yeah,
that even the chat loves it. That is so cool that you got that stuffed bear of him. That's very cute. Everyone's loving it. They're like, yes.
You have to feel special now. You actually got to speak to my Batman because his appearances are very, very rare.
Ah. Oh, I'm winning y'all over slowly but surely.
That is the boy that for 2 whole years of his life, I had him believing his name was Batman.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say when he makes his appearances, he's got to get like a full-on Batman mask so that when he does really make his appearances, we can just have like he's just standing, bringing us whatever we need, or making his appearance while wearing this full-on Batman mask. It would be more funny.
What do you think, chat? Right?
And,
Batman needs a mask,
and he could say, "I'm Batman."
Yeah.
we're gonna make him practice.
That's it. It'll be perfect. Batman doesn't know what we're making him sign up for right now, but he'll know about it later.
So y'all have to tell me the story of how y'all got into wrestling.
Well, it was just one of those things that came out of the blue. I never, even though I was a wrestling fan at a very young age, I never brought my kids into it. It wasn't until my son came up to me and, had told me that he has now discovered WWE, and I took them way back because this was back when WWE still had their network, which I missed so severely.
Loved everything. I love that.
So I just took them back. We started from the very first, episode to bringing them all through. Then we started going to wrestling events, and we became that full-fledged, wrestling family. I mean, I can tell you how many times we chased them, how many shows we went to back to back. I even ended up taking Batman to New Orleans for a SmackDown because it was airing on his birthday. I mean, we were chasing him everywhere.
Oh wow, that's beautiful there.
We drove the entire way to New Orleans. We didn't take no. I mean, so we went from Illinois straight to drove and did all the sightseeing. Got to see everything along the way, on top of chasing the poor people down.
Nice, nice.
New Orleans is the best. New Orleans is where I met Jay Uso. So New Orleans is the best. But so it sparked an interest in them, and we became interested in the independent circuit down here because I'm originally from Chicago. So when I was going to wrestling and involved in wrestling, it was up there. Never touched it down here. So we started looking around, started going to some of the shows. My son, my daughter, they sparked an interest in it, and then she wanted to be involved in a way that wasn't being a wrestler. So, being that I had a journalistic background and she was interested in doing something like that, I said, well, what if you started with interviews? And we'll video them and we'll put little shows together. And it turned into a homeschool project because I homeschool all of my kids. And I do kind of sort of an unschooling where I have to follow, of course, all the state laws for their subject, but I can build their curriculum however I want. So I found out what they wanted to do with their lives, and now this is how I teach them. It's how it's going to, pertain to their life as they, progress. And so we broke it up. Everything that they were doing when it comes to making the videos, it was a scripted project that they were doing. My whole family was doing it. And then they tapered, and this one stuck. So a year later, then we evolved into podcasting because our schedule got crazy. It was harder to go out to, events for us.
Right.
And now the podcasting stuck. And she's made different decisions and how she wants to, progress in this industry. And we're working on that. And I guess we're here to stay. The rest of them fell back off, but she stuck. So here we are.
Man, that's beautiful. Love it.
Yeah, I stuck through. They all disappeared. So I was like, well, I have a proposal, Mother. How about you get out from behind the scenes and you join me? And
I was never in front of the camera.
I feel like I drag, when people do like bad acts and like the hook comes in and yanks you off stage. I feel like I was on stage and I hooked her and brought her on. That's what I was like, no, we're gonna do this.
Well, that is a beautiful thing. Something that y'all can do together. You get so much joy out of it, and man, it's nice.
We just keep going with it. We're constantly evolving. I think it's every 6 months we sit back and we're like, okay, what's sticking, what's not, what should we try to do different? And that's how it has literally evolved from, vlogging, podcasting, to now we have 7 different shows that we do because we're trying to hit 7 different areas. Most of them are independent wrestling, and then there's this one, which is just us.
Yeah.
So we literally talk about everything here. And and I'm sure it's going to evolve into something else too, because come on, with the Sloanes, that's what we do. We change it up all the time.
Give us a minute. Next thing you know, it's gonna hit that either because it always ranges from 3 months to 6 months, and then we find ourselves sitting. Give us a minute. We're gonna be sitting on the couch, or we're gonna be sitting having this executive meeting with our laptops and our notes. Be like, all right, nope, and then we're gonna be like, new ideas. So give us a minute. You really never know, and you don't even know what we might possibly already have in the offer.
And that's good. It keeps you fresh. It keeps your audience guessing and not wanting to leave because y'all always evolving.
Mm-hmm. We have amazing viewers, and I mean they're still here, so they must like what they see. So, right, guys? I mean, I see your chat popping up. I think they're still here.
Right?
That is an amazing journey. Love it.
It's been a lot of fun. So we actually do have a new idea that we're currently working on. We just haven't found out exactly where we can put it in at, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what she said. Sorry.
She set herself up. I feel like she like saw it. She was like, you know what? I can like squeeze in a joke right now. Let's do it.
Would I be Veronica if I didn't? Come on.
No.
I definitely. Oh man, what made y'all stand out to me is your shorts. Oh my God! Every time I see them, I don't. It doesn't matter if I have a serious thought, if I'm feeling sad or what. Y'all always put a smile on my face because I'm laughing.
Well, thank you. We have a lot of fun when we do those.
Yeah,
I've gotten
we
her a
do.
few
You
times.
scare me. Okay, like not only, she catch me by surprise and she hits me with these jokes. She scares me, like especially when our one where I walked in the door and I was like, I can't even leave the house, come back in peace because she's like sitting there with the phone and she's like telling me this robot joke, I think it was. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's why I was just like, I can't, I'm going back. There had to have been some kind of errand I did not run yet.
I gotta think of some different ones.
I
We're
gotta
gonna
think
have
about
more coming. It's a lot of fun to do those because when I'm on my podcast or I'm out doing, we're doing a different kind of wrestling video, Veronica can be so mean sometimes. And she, always got that vicious side. So it's fun to be able to be the silly Veronica as well.
And I love that you always have the angle right, no matter what that angle is. Hey, Tori.
She always gets that grin too. Like when I see it, like I look back, I'm like, she was sitting there waiting, wasn't she? I can't like put our laundry away. I can't do nothing because she's there.
She already has the game plan. Okay, she's going to do this. Joke time.
No. I'm waiting for one of these moments for me to be like trying to sleep peacefully and like just like feel someone watching me. And it's just Veronica. Just like, hey, Tori.
What?
It's a good one.
No, it's not. I want to sleep in peace.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I can see her gears working. This is a problem. We should not have been on this conversation.
Yeah, I see it. She already plotting a couple of places she can get you.
I know.
Yeah.
Look at her.
I see the vision.
No, there is no visions. You're not the visionary Seth Rollins. Would you calm down?
No, what you need to do is use the Uno card on it, reverse it.
Oh, with an Uno reverse.
Yes.
Like right
She'll come in, won't see it coming, and you're like, hey, Veronica.
Hit her ass by surprise.
That's it. Well, let's see if she could make me break.
Well, I was going to say you'll break just with just
by pulling out the Uno reverse card. That should get you a loan because I'm at like be like stalker level, be in like your window. Like, no, that could be this mini series. It could be me watching you until I get to the point where I finally get hit the Uno reverse card.
There you go. From the people that brought you the Sloanes, we have one young lady who's determined to get Revenge. See,
I think we now have also the gentleman who will be doing the voiceover work. Oh my goodness. Oh, see, everyone's like for example, Eric was saying here, I like seeing Veronica laugh until she breaks. LOL. Just kidding. She does. She has giggled like moments like before she even gets the joke out, and they're like, oh no. What chat saying, also with you saying, our chaos, and like, if they're gonna stay, everyone's just like, I ain't going nowhere, gorgeous ladies. I'm hooked. Eric, I'm staying until it ends. I'm all hooked onto these live streams. So I think we're okay. They like the changing of it all. And we're losing our Ralph. He says, night night. Night night all. Talk soon and stay sexy.
Oh, you can plan on that. I can't wait for his episode. He's coming on. That's going to be a lot of fun. There's so much more trouble to have. Next week's going to be busy. I can't believe we're going to go live 4 times.
Well, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden the week was just like, I looked at the calendar like, oh.
They just said that they love us being here, so we better not hear any complaints.
Time to see if that's true. See, Eric said I had the giggles too, even at Veronica's jokes. That's because she gets them in there, man. I have to sadly admit though, she really got me with the Ken. I wasn't expecting the Ken.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, she got me there.
I'm trying to think of which one I would consider to be my favorite so far.
It doesn't surprise me. I know you got a favorite. It's just, what is it?
I think it's going to be the Ken.
Oh, okay.
I think
that
so.
Which it was beautiful. And I guess what gets me is I seriously like, okay, what is she? What? I'm trying to figure it out before you tell the joke. And I'm like, then it's in my head, is it really going to be spicy? What?
Yeah, like is it going to be kind of like the first one that you did to me with the submarine?
Now that I haven't heard.
Yeah, I was trying to innocently make some coffee for her. She's like, yeah, let's have some espresso. I'm like, I got us. Then she was just there. That's what started it all. All because she wanted espresso.
A bronies or latte.
And apparently a dirty joke.
Oh, you look like you weren't entertained.
Great job.
So let me go down the rabbit hole of my wrestling experience.
Gimme.
So, as a kid, my father, he was a big wrestling fan. So, which meant everybody had to like wrestling. Or at least shut up. Be quiet when it's there. And he would take us to wrestling shows all the time. I'm the baby of the family. So, my dad, especially coming from Tennessee, on Saturdays, 6:05 was Georgia Championship Wrestling. Everybody knew not to come to our house at 6:05. You come before or after, but not during. My brothers and sisters, friends knew, get them out the house before that. Or if you there, don't make any noise. And that was back in the times where you could whoop any kid and nobody cared. So,
that's a risk. It would be a risk sticking around. I mean, you don't want to breathe wrong.
Right. So my dad used to take us to wrestling all the time. And I just stayed hooked in it. And my oldest brother, he knew a bunch of wrestlers, and him, my sister and my other brother, they all lived in Atlanta. They had moved to Atlanta, and the oldest brother, he got a job selling renting cars. So he used to meet them, hang out with them, and I I would come down for the summers to hang out with them and stuff. And I used to get all kinds of stories and see people. I actually have the time where the junkyard dog came to their apartment.
No, that I always wanted to meet him.
I
That's
was I was
I
50.
didn't know much about him, which got revealed about me. If you've ever watched any of the episodes of Book Beyond Reality, he was one of the stars that we had in a match. And I had to admit that I really didn't know much about him because he would be one of those wrestlers that I came back to now, later.
Right.
But yeah, I would have loved to have met him.
It was the craziest thing. So 15 years old, we get the doorbell rings. I go up, open the door, and it's a freaking junkyard dog just standing there like any other person. He's asking for my brother. I'm just standing there like, do you know who the hell you are? And I holler upstairs like I would normally do and tell, hey, the junkyard dog here to see you. We'll send him up. Okay, you can go up. And I saw something that I've never seen before, and I don't think I will ever see again. He fell up the stairs. I've never seen someone fall up the stairs, miss steps, and fall up. It's hard to describe, but he literally missed 2 rows of steps. And I don't know how the hell he did it.
How do you do that?
It's the craziest thing. So another story with my brother. He used to hang out with the Samoans a lot. And the Samoans and Paulie Dangerously, who is Paul Heyman now, he used to hang out with them. One day he comes in, and of course he loved telling me these stories. I love hearing them. And he was telling me, he like, yeah, man, those Samoans are wild. He said, man, I hate when I go to their house. They got these 2 little badass twins and their little freaking cousin. They're just all bad. They just won't listen, just terrible. He was talking about the Usos and Roman Reigns. And it was like, we laugh about it to this day, how he was around them when they were little. It's like, holy crap.
That's crazy.
Yeah, talk about being insane.
And he would get me autographs from so many people. Terry Funk, Gary Hart. Now, my brother, he's as big as me, but he's about 5'9", 5'10", not as tall as me, but he's a big boy. And he was talking about the time he thought he was going to have to shoot Bam Bam Bigelow.
What?
Bam Bam
How did
Bigelow.
that ever arise?
Okay.
He was hanging out, and Bam Bam Bigelow was not in his right sense of mind.
Okay.
And my brother got legitimately scared, which takes a lot to scare him. And Bam Bam was that guy. And he just so happened to have his gun. He had a tool on him, let me say that. And he thought he was going to have to show Bam Bam his tool to calm him down. And luckily, somebody was there to take care of the situation.
Oh my gosh.
And my brother started to train as a wrestler. He was being trained by Abdullah the Butcher. The
That
reason
would be
why,
an interesting trainer to pick.
oh yeah, and the reason why my brother is not a wrestler to this day is because of Abdullah the Butcher. My brother was in the ring running the rope, trying to get his stamina up. Abdullah got in the ring while my brother is running, and he chopped him. My brother said that was the hard. He's never been hit that hard in his life, not even by a father who worked in a cement plant. He said he got hit. He got himself up, picked himself up, told him thank you for the opportunity, got out the ring, and left. Never went back.
That's probably the worst thing to have to listen to. I rather drops. I love it though, but still, just saying.
I- it- it-
Oh.
it's so funny, and I got stories. I got stories for days. The um the time I met Jim Cornette and Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express, and I made Jim Cornette uh spit coke out everywhere. We were in a NWA conference.
Okay.
What they had the wrestlers on stage, and everybody could walk down to. They had us all lined up. You walk down, meet each wrestler, and get autographs. The first two people on when you walked up was Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express.
Mhm.
And then they had the Midnight Express. So we're moving down the line, and I get to Jim. Now I saw Jim the night before in Knoxville. This was right after he sold Smoky Mountain, and he showed up at a show for a friend, and I just so happened to be there. So I
Mhm.
saw him there, spoke to him, then seen him at the conference, spoke to him again. Sitting beside him was Dennis Condrey. Spoke to him. Bobby Eaton was there in the end. Spoke to him, told him man loved him, and he was like, "Oh, thank you." So I walked away, took about 3 steps, and I turned around. I said, "Holy shit, you talk!" Jim's Cornette spit. He was drinking a Coke, spit it out everywhere, laughing. Bobby gave me the dirtiest look that you can imagine. Then he smiled and laughed. I was like, and in my head, I'm like thinking I have to run. So the next day, me and my buddy are looking for an ATM to get some money out. We're looking around, walking, and all of a sudden, I heard this voice. Oh, I'm glad I ran into you. Who was it? Bobby Eaton. And when I said that he had a dirty look on his face previously,
Mhm.
the look on his face was like joy because he ran into me, and he was like he was coming up, and I'm froze. I don't know whether I should run, if I should
Aw.
fake a heart attack. I didn't know what to do. So I'm just standing there. I'm froze. Then I'm looking at my buddy, and I'm thinking to myself, if Bobby starts beating me up, you better jump in or go call somebody, call the cops. But if you run away and leave me to get beat up, when I come out the hospital, I'm going to kill you. Bobby got up face to face with me. Like I said, I was paralyzed. I couldn't do anything. Only thing I could think to do was just ball my fist up and think I might get a punch off. I better make it the best punch I could give. He grabbed me and he gave me a big hug and started laughing. I was like, don't you ever do that. You almost had me crap in my pants. Why? And he just sat there and laughed and had such a great laugh on my expense. I was legitimately scared. I was like, he's gonna kill me.
You were coming up with like plans of like whether it was like plans of escape, ducking and cover. Like it had him like really thinking about what situation he
Oh,
got
he was
himself
extreme. He was extreme.
And then at the same conference, going down the line, Tony Atlas is there. I get in front of Tony and tell him, "Oh man, I always loved you, Tony. My family loves you." He's like, you're a pretty big boy. Huh, I bet you think you tough, don't you? No, sir. He's like, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. He said, I tell you what, you help me up out my chair and you stay here. I'm going to go up to my room and get my Geritol. When I get back, I'm going to kick your ass. And I just did, man. And he just started laughing. I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, why does every freaking wrestler want to fight me? Why? I didn't do anything.
You would have thought you had like a paper on your back that said "Fight me" or
What I
"Will
was gonna
fight
say,
me."
it sounds like being targeted.
It's crazy. Then I had another run-in with a wrestler that you wouldn't think would threaten me. Hurricane Helms, Shane Helms, he threatened me. I'm like, why is everybody wanting to fight me?
You should. It's probably your face. You're too intimidating.
Were you mean-mugging them? I have a feeling you were like.
Well, I've been accused of when I have a blank stare, like I'm not mad or anything. People say I look like I'm mad, which
You have a bitch face.
yeah. And he threatened to beat me up too. And Shane, I was gonna fight him. Shane, I felt like I had a decent chance with Shane. He wasn't gonna just pump me up.
Sizing him up.
Oh yeah. I was taller than Shane, and I'm like, man, you fighting under your weight class, buddy. I'm gonna give you a little bit. You gonna beat me, but you gonna have to work to that one.
Yeah. Tori, let's go ahead and get caught up in chat because then I need you to go get me more caffeine.
I was gonna say I gotta go get some more. I'm empty. I love to be finished at the same time, so we're both just like,
Good timing.
Very true, very true. Everybody was loving the stories he was telling. That's very awesome to hear. We had, Doug, coming in, the big man from the sedan, saying that Eric was in here. Wow, Papa Bear, that's insane. That must have been so shocking. Let's see. Then Eric's like, that's messed up, fucked up. Why would they continue to try threatening you? And then Doug went into discussion about Roman and Punk was a hell of a match last week. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to kill my camera and I'm coming to save everyone with coffee. Like, does anyone else? Do I need to run over there to Papa Bear, make sure he's got coffee?
I am not a coffee drinker. I'm sorry. There's just not enough sugar in the world to make it good. Now, I will drink cappuccino. I'm sorry.
I love that he just said that, and I watched both of our faces just drop. Like, how could we have a non-coffee drinker allowed on this platform? We should have asked that when we were, talking to bringing on.
I'm starting to think that we need to come up with an interview sheet that they have to fill out.
And like the first question before we ask anything else is just, do you drink coffee?
Well, you're not looking at the bright side of it.
Okay,
It's
say
more coffee for y'all.
That's more okay. Okay, that's fair.
That's respect.
Respect, right? We don't like to share anyway.
Why am I not surprised at that?
Very greedy.
Sometimes that's a good thing.
So when you were doing your podcast, you said sometimes you were focusing on promotions. What's next? What type of interview are you looking for when you start filming again?
Um, I'm all over the place. I love doing indie people because I want to help them get out there. People get to knowing about them, following them, give them a chance to grow. That's that's one of my main objectives. Of course, I love talking to legends. It helps me become that little kid again. I love that, and I love having just different guests and different things. I don't want to become so um, scale, but then I don't want to overshoot what I think my core audience wants.
Okay.
And it's that the biggest thing is to have fun, to talk more wrestling, and maybe get eyes on things that are that people don't know about different promotions and stuff.
Right.
And we have a app, a wrestling app.
Okay.
that-
Let them know where they can find that.
well, we're still working on it. We
Okay.
had one, and it was going great, and it was free. Nobody had to pay anything. We had different indie shows, bios,
Yeah.
cartoons, all kinds of different things. We pulled it off to get it more updated and be able to have the ability to have more stuff on there. So we're coming along with that nicely. We also have a website. Um, it's the Wrestling Society dot net. No, I think it. Let me see. 'Cause I forget sometimes.
It completely threw him away when he went to go check.
And so yeah, he probably had to go and
Oh, here he is. Hold on.
That was my mistake. I thought
it was fine.
but it is the wrestlingsociety.com. And you can see, I think we still have some of our app stuff on there. We talk about different promotions. We have different promotions, different wrestling schools, some music. We have a lot of different music on there, original music. Um, just and we have a thing called our podcast corners where we put out different podcasts that we like and we think that other people will enjoy. Give them a big shot in the arm, hopefully. So
So brilliant.
we are just trying to, as the old saying goes, we are trying to leave the business better than we found it.
I love it. I want to see more of that collaborative mindset. I know I say it all the time. There's so much competition out there. I never understood why, never will. So the more of this that can exist, the better.
Exactly. And that's the thing for me. When you talk to different wrestling fans, we all have different experience. We enjoy different things. So why not collaborate and for the fans you bring, for the fans I bring, we all have a bigger fan base.
Mhm.
And this is for fun. That to me is the biggest thing. When and if I ever stop having fun doing what I'm doing, then I'm done. My show is done. You won't hear from Papa Bear no more.
I know we don't talk about this negativity.
No, that's not allowed in the safe. This is our safe space where Papa Bear is a thing.
Papa Bear needs to stay.
Yes. So I,
Well, everyone viewing, make sure you take down all this information so you know where to follow him and take a look around.
if
I mean, who doesn't want to look at Papa Bear?
if y'all go to Facebook, we have a page called the Wrestling Society Network where we encourage everyone to come on and promote anything wrestling. We do not care if it's wrestling and it's only drawing 2 people or 1 billion people. Come and give that experience because it's wrestling. We have to stay strong together, and it's just a fun thing. And again, you have to go support your local promotion. I I say it all the time on my show before I end. Go support your local indie promotion.
Mhm. And
Never
see
know
it.
what you will see.
Go see as many as you can too. You
Yes.
know, the more the merrier. I mean, who doesn't want to see more wrestling? But get out there, see them all. It opens you up to the ability of seeing so many more talents too.
And people think that wrestling is just a one trick pony, but there's so many different styles of wrestling.
Yes.
And so maybe you will find the style that you like and you can follow along with that promotion. So,
What's your favorite style?
ooh, oh, wrestling. Oh, okay. I had to put, oh, you said something else.
No, hey, good call because it is always better to clarify with me.
Um, I guess mine's is just that old Southern wrestling, um, storyline driven, um, where you are, where they tell stories in the ring with their wrestling.
Mhm.
That for me is what I really enjoy. Now I enjoy like high spots where wrestlers would do like 18 super kicks. Sometimes I enjoy that too. But if it's about the storyline, I enjoy it better.
Mhm.
Uh, It has to, I like it when it makes sense to me.
We agree with you wholeheartedly on that one. We say it all the time that the storyline is what's important. I can't stand when promotions don't put any type of creativity into what they're doing or just where the event feels like they just threw matches together and they're the same ones over and over. It's so irritating. But we're greedy. We want what we want.
And then there are times too where I understand that promotions don't have television or they don't do anything streaming or anything like that. But your say you running shows month to month, you can still tell stories that make sense.
Sure.
And I'm always a big opponent of that. Just make it make sense, even for a person maybe new to that promotion, make it where it's easy for them to get aboard what you're doing.
Mhm.
So, have y'all been in the wrestling ring before?
Sure, I stood in one.
Hmm?
I said, sure, I stood in one. No,
You stood in one. You also fell out of one.
I did.
At least I fell inside of one.
You fell into one.
I fell
Wait
into
a
one.
minute. Okay, I got to hear this story.
Well, go ahead, Veronica. Let's hear how you decided to jump off of the side, practically.
Yeah, look, it wasn't my fault that they weren't real stairs.
That's
I put
true.
my faith in a wrestler who was supposed to be my tag team partner. Just forgot to tell him, so he didn't catch me. In fact, he wasn't even looking my way. So
But no,
that was a really bad scenario. Yes, right off the ring I went.
and I'm just standing there, and I think I was on my phone. I think because we were, gearing up for the event, and I'm like checking something, and like I see her up there. She made it up on those like really shaky stairs. I look down and I look up, and next thing I know, woo! And I'm like, what happened? 2 seconds. Tori takes her eyes off of Veronica for 2 seconds, and I just see whoop and down. She had everyone like, oh my god, is she
It was
okay?
really sweet.
It was super sweet, but it's like next time if you're feeling like I'm gonna jump, let's say, catch me.
Okay, so I forgot how worn out these knees really are.
See, at least when I fell inside of the ring, I was saving our equipment because I was getting in the ring with with our tripod and it had the camera, it had like everything set up on it, and it decided to try catching. So that the camera didn't fall, I took the bump. I was like, nope, we're gonna swish it, and I'll take the fall instead. I nailed that landing. Okay.
Okay, so me falling out is funnier and more severe than you're falling in. But
Mhm.
let's not forget that, honey, I've only fallen once. Let's see how many times you have fallen while we are out there doing this shit.
So we had a bad track record of falling, but you know what? Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I do like when we're also at events. I do the recording of like matches. So you gotta stay focused in like the camera lens. You can't be looking around.
Right.
You can't help that. So yeah, sure, some instances have happened. Sure, I've almost been crushed into the ring post where I thought I was done for. I will admit. I mean, I think I was over by a fan, then just like, son of a bitch. I can't really explain the one backstage. Oh yes, I can. I can blame the shitty floor. Okay, I was wearing my heels like I do, and there was a hole in the floor of this hallway, and in went the heel, down went Tori. And I mean, it was solid. It was loud.
Yeah,
Because Veronica was walking in front of me with another talent. We walked away from a talent that we're recording. So, like, I love the fact that I'm having a conversation with Veronica and the gentleman, and they ain't seeing me, but all of a sudden I'm talking, I'm not talking.
God, she was falling.
Oh my goodness.
So, I mean, but for the record, I haven't fallen in a while. So I need some credit there. Okay, it's been a minute.
She's due.
No, I'm not.
She's
I'm not.
due.
I'm not falling. I'm not falling.
Oh my god.
And when I fell in the live streams, those don't count because that's when we were handcuffed and you took me down. Okay, for the record, I was not the one. you took me down. And then she proceeded, at one point, she had like, when we were handcuffed because we were locked in an escape room, trying to find our way out. We were
All this is
handcuffed.
available in our video replays.
Yeah, this we do have. It is live. You know, this one was recorded while the other moments were not as recorded. But we were handcuffed and she dragged me down, and you know, we both went down. But then there was another instance later in the live stream where she had yanked me and I fell out. And then she proceeded, because she got scared, she's dragging me by this handcuffed wrist, dragging me, yelling, "Get up, Tori, get up." And I'm like, I can't, because you're dragging me across the floor by this handcuffed wrist. And she's just like, "Get up, Tori, get up, get off the floor," as I'm being dragged. And I'm like, I can't stop.
We had to go, okay?
We couldn't get out of the room. Where were we going to go? Why couldn't I just be there?
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
Oh wow.
It's been a minute since we've done an escape room type something.
No, don't make any more ideas, because, you know, the only reason why I don't even know why the second one happened. The first one happened because you locked me in with, like, how many dolls? Like 30? It was horrible.
I thought it was over 50.
Maybe, I don't know. There's too many. How about that? And then some of them had musical aspects. It was too much. It was too much to handle.
That was great.
I think I had versions of breakdowns, like, through it. I feel like you could watch me go through the stages in that poor video. It was horrible.
Oh
And she's
my
having a great time sitting in the other room on the
fantastic.
couch.
Oh my God. So I couldn't do an escape room just for this simple fact, especially I'm old now. I can't run like I used to. So I'm not moving. I'm swinging. I'm just, whatever comes at me, only thing I can tell you is you better get me, and I'm going to get a few licks in before you get me. That's the best I can tell you.
I love that, though. That's the mindset I have. It reminds me of Veronica can get that way in haunted houses. Because we have this one that's kind of nearby. I think it's over in Kentucky, right? Talon Falls. Is that in Kentucky, right?
Yep.
She like talks the big game, and she's fine for a lot of them, but like you put a clown in front of her and all of a sudden she's either trying to flee, or for some reason she builds the guts, like, I'm gonna hit him. I'm like, put your hands down. Put your hands down. And that's where she'd be like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm like, no, you're not. And then see that is where it'd be horrible to be handcuffed, because there's like at one point when we went last year, I guess they like designated like this really long point of the clowns, and like throughout the whole haunted house, you know, she's having a great time. They're only occasionally getting us, and she's walking at a normal pace. Well, we get in this clown, and all of a sudden she's like speed walking, and she's like ahead of me. I'm like, where are you going? Don't you want to look around, kind of? You don't want to take in the environment? I'm like, she's like 8 steps
Because
ahead
that's
of me.
usually what I do. They gotta rush me through because I'm busy looking at all their props.
Yeah, but you know, you're over there, then we enter, God forbid, we enter a circus, and like, she's gone. She turns into the Flash. I'm like, would you slow the fuck down? I'm back here with a whole nother group, and somehow you're 2 groups ahead of me. I don't know how you did it. Except for that tonight, man. That guy who got us. See, I hate that we can't record this, because this is the moment you want to see Veronica. You know, this would be the great experience to see the Sloanes, and you know what I'm saying. But there was this one guy that you could always tell where he was gonna jump out at, and we used to laugh. We would laugh at him. You know, we're like, "Ha, you couldn't get us. Ha, you did it," until he got us, and then we just sat there, just like, dick. We can't laugh at him because then he came out, ha. I was like, damn.
No,
That was
I don't want to encourage him.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm no, I can't do it. I'm a big chicken. I hate scary movies. And again, I'm not young anymore, so I can't run. I, I'm just gonna fight. And I don't care who. If you are in my swing
Vicinity.
zone, I'm sorry.
See, this is why he needs to go. This would be interesting.
No,
Oh man, not coffee and horror movies are our favorite things.
This is
um,
another thing we gotta put on the list.
see, I wouldn't do y'all no good because we would sit there and my head would be buried somewhere, not watching it because I'm not doing it.
Hmm.
Good to know.
Not doing it.
Okay, scary movies is where Professor draws the line.
And now,
Yeah, I got a nice place for Papa Bear to hide.
I was gonna say, don't get me wrong. I believe that I'm that gentleman. I'm gonna have you. I'm not gonna leave you, but you play around. I'm just gonna have to throw you on my back, and we gone. I'm not. Gonna, I'm not gonna ask any questions. You just coming.
There you go. There you go.
Can't
Chat's
ask
going
for more.
crazy over here. You know, Eric saying that was a crazy story. Tori, Veronica is the best. We got some people joining us from over here in the Twitch land, as I like to say. The PT. How you say that? But he'd be like, "Hello there, what's up, guys?
Hello, hello.
Welcome in." Eric saying nobody has to like scary movies.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Oh, so let me tell y'all about my first experience getting in a wrestling ring. This actually happened last year. It was my first trip to Texas. And this was the first time I was meeting the co-owner of WSN in person. This first time we meeting in person.
Mhm.
And we fly down, we hanging out, and we got a promotion that we were teaming up with. So, okay, cool. Brought merch and stuff. This is our first show for me and another gentleman, Kevin. So, first time we were being on the card. Brady and Gavin, they were already a part of the show. So they said we were going to fly in. We got there. First thing we get in the building, I'm already blown away because it's an all cage match event.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I'm like, oh, wow. I
Oh,
not
I
only
love that.
get in the ring, I get into a cage ring. I'm in my head. Don't mark out. Calm down. You got to act professional, even if you ain't going to be acted. So we go over the lines and whatever we're going to do. We go back in the back. I never go in the locker room. Never go win the locker room. I felt like I didn't earn that. So I'm standing in the gorilla position, and I'm just
Mhm.
amazed seeing the cameras and how they're working. My mind's blown. Then they go over how we're going to enter the ring. And I'm blown away because I have my own music, which we had made, but just to have your own music to come out to, it's just amazing. So the music hits. They're like, go. I go out, and all of a sudden, as soon as I went out, I stopped hearing my music. I couldn't see the crowd. I got, I got what tunnel vision. I couldn't hear or see anything.
Mm.
I was so into it. I, I don't even know how I walked around the ring giving high fives. I just don't even truly remember it. I get in the ring. I'm surprised I didn't throw my shoulder out of place. I was, yeah, just like, oh. So I'm like just happy. And now I'm in there with my the co-CEO. He says his line, give me the mic. And I start talking. Well, in the middle of talking, I forgot my lines.
Oh,
I was like, oh shit, in my head. So the owner of the company, he comes in the ring. And me and him was supposed to have a back and forth. Well, I couldn't remember the line I was supposed to say to him. So smartly, I quickly pivot and I was like, nobody cares about you. We're going to let my partner talk. And I gave him the mic and he saved it for me.
Good save though. Get it. You were quick on your toes.
Yes, yes. So we get out the ring. I go to the merch table. I'm sitting at the merch table. And Tevin, he was with me. He went to do commentary. They told me I could do it. I was like, nope, that's okay. Don't want to do commentary.
why not?
So, well, because I get excited and I will flub up the moves. I will call it anything else. So I try to stay away from commentary as much as possible.
All right, understood.
So then the main event happens. We are supposed to go to the cage and the owner's in the ring and he's trying to escape. Well, we locked the cage door, hold it, and then somebody comes out because we were going to go in and get him, and they's like, "Well, you can't do that. You're not licensed wrestlers. Y'all can't do it, but I can." So he went, beat up the owner. The whole thing was just like, oh my God, I did a wrestling angle. Oh my God, I feel like a superstar. Oh my God, I need something to drink. So after all this is said and done, they tell me about a fan who wanted to meet me. That's all she said. She had to meet, Professor Bear had to meet me. She finally came over. I gave her an autograph. And I don't know who were more excited, me or her. I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing autographs now. What in the world? So everything just went great. Except I planned to get on the plane at 3 a.m. The show ended about 9, 10. So we went back to my buddy's house. We took naps. My buddy, he was sick. We were going to catch an Uber to the airport. Well, he lived so far out, no Uber would come get us. Had to wake him up. Had to wake him up, have him drive us sick to the airport where I missed my flight.
Oh, shit.
So I had to spend another $150 that I didn't have. And it wasn't a direct flight. I had to go to Chicago and sit there for 6 hours in Chicago to catch my connecting flight back to Atlanta. Oh, I was so tired. I wanted to go to sleep.
It's a very long day.
Oh,
especially for only running on a nap.
And then on top of that, get to Atlanta. My brother and sister live in Atlanta. Now, the plan was me go back to my sister's place, sleep, and whenever I woke up, I drive home.
Okay.
I had so much energy. I just said, I'm just going to drive home now. Drove 3.5 hours home on cappuccino and some kind of chip. I can't remember. But yeah, Got home. I
You
was
would have
just
had way more caffeine if you just drank more coffee.
I got home safely. Everything worked out, but I was so ticked that I spent an extra $150. And on top of that, and they probably are going out of business, but I recommend highly do not fly Spirit. When you talk about me being cramped in those little seats, I was
Yeah.
so it. I flew down on a United, beautiful, had leg room and everything. Yeah, Spirit, I couldn't
Way too
move.
tiny for Papa Bear. You've got those big, strong arms. Yeah.
And then I'm trying to be mannerable without being in somebody else's space, but I didn't have a choice. I'm big.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was one of my fun moments. But I got a chance to be in the ring. Like I said, it was great. Loved it.
Amazing.
I saw that there were some things popping up, chat. Let's go ahead and get caught up there before we let my Papa Bear go for the night.
Oh, nope. I didn't pop any up. Oh, I know a minute ago, though, we had Jimmy Harris Sr. USA and night. All have a great evening.
He's
Before
probably off to bed. Good night, Jimmy.
we enjoy that you stopped in for a little while. I love that Eric saying that it was super nice being able to talk with Papa Bear. It was. We absolutely loved every part of this and making sure that you take care. So please continue.
Well, I know I absolutely can't wait to spend more time with you. So hopefully you get to filming that 200th episode soon. So, we can crash in on the party.
Yes, definitely. I I was already excited about going to this fan fest, but to know that I may get a chance to see y'all, it's even more exciting now.
I'm telling you, we're gonna work. We've got a lot of things that we have to work on. And then we've got to get that timer, that countdown, that 24-hour channel.
Yeah, I'll get a lock in and get that all
We'll be in touch soon.
I just want to tell y'all how great y'all are. I love everything y'all do. Y'all bring so much joy and fun to wrestling, and I just want and hope and know y'all will continue doing great things. And I'm so grateful that y'all decided to have me on. Thank y'all so much.
Oh, thank you. You're always welcome here. Like I said, this isn't the end. We're gonna have your face on a few more times, I think. Like I'm not gonna deny more Papa Bear time. No way. No way.
We just can't have it.
Well, good night, my dear. I hope you and your lovely wife have a great evening, and we will definitely be in touch soon.
All righty, y'all do the same and have a great night.
Good night, hon.
All right.
Oh, I'm telling you, I knew he was going to bring us some good stories.
I know he really did. I loved every second of it. And just hearing all of them, I loved it. It kept me invested the entire time.
You did a fantastic job on the coffee tonight. Thank you.
Huh?
I said you did a fantastic job on the coffee tonight. Thank you.
I know, I love it, I think we have like the smallest bit left before we officially drink another pot.
Okay. That might be a possibility. But let's wrap up here. I think it's about that time.
I think so. I do believe it is time. You guys already know that, as we mentioned, we've got more coming up. So this is not the last time that you're going to see us.
Nope. We're going to be doing a post-match parlor on Monday night, talking about that match that's going to take place out in Atmore, Alabama.
Yep.
Then we have a slam stories coming up from a gentleman wrestler friend of ours from Pakistan.
We do. Oh, very
And then
exciting.
you're getting us again on Thursday night. I told you that our Thursday night live streams are going to be hit or miss.
Yep.
Not able to do them every week, but when we can, we will. And well, this coming week, we will. I'm going to tell them who we have, Tori.
Yes, so we talked about Wednesday having the Pakistan, Kovu Brandon. Then
Yeah.
Thursday we have it officially rescheduled. So we're having Jackson Pride on with us. And yes, it is marked as MA. I swear I gave that slip last time, so I felt like it was only
Open the gates for
necessary.
Jackson. We knew we were. We knew
Yeah.
we were.
So we got him rescheduled. And as you guys heard us talk about, then we will also be on Friday night. And as you guys heard us talk about earlier, we will be joined by Ralph Rother. Exciting. I know that we are going to talk about so much with this gentleman because he
Oh, I
does.
know. It is a lot. I can't wait to learn about that.
Me too, me too. And then we won't, spill what's happening that following week afterwards because once again, it's going to be another busy one.
We've got lots going on. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you always, like we say, for the support.
Yes.
Stick with us. We'll be dropping those flyers soon, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, everyone.